Welcome to the B.Pharma universe, your first and ultimate destination for AI-enhanced learnings in pharma.
All right, let's jump right in. If you're a pharmacy student in India, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The pressure is real from day one. So today, we're going to crack the code, we're going to talk strategy for your pharmacy exams, and turn all that pressure into a solid plan for success.
So what's our game plan? Well, first, we're going to break down the core challenge that pretty much every pharmacy student runs into. Then we'll look at the two very different exam paths you have to walk down. And finally, we'll pull it all together into a powerful integrated strategy to help you crush both of them.
Okay, first things first, let's get right to the heart of it and really define the fundamental challenge that you and every other pharmacy student are up against. And here it is. This is the big one. You're basically training for two completely different races at the exact same time. On one side, you've got this marathon, your theory exams, which require really deep, comprehensive knowledge. And on the other side, you've got a sprint, the competitive exams, which are all about rapid-fire, precise recall. It feels overwhelming, for sure, but trust me, it's not impossible. So where on earth do you even start? Well, the good news is both of these paths, the marathon and the sprint, they start at the exact same place, the official Pharmacy Council of India syllabus. You've got to think of this as your map, your guide. It's the single source of truth for literally everything you need to know.
And check this out. This is where things get really cool. This isn't just some boring table of contents. It's a strategic roadmap. This competency map, which you'll find in your textbook, literally links every single skill you need to have directly to the chapter where you can learn it. This thing is your secret weapon for studying smart, not just hard.
Okay, before we can build any strategy, we gotta make sure our foundation is rock solid. And that begins with the absolute core of our entire field, pharmacology. You know, at its heart, it's all about how drugs and living things interact. Simple as that. Everything else we do in pharmacy builds right on top of this.
Now, diving a little deeper, you have to get pharmacokinetics. Think of it like this. It's the story of a drug's journey through the body. It's what the body does to the drug. And you can remember it with that classic acronym, ADME: absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. And then you've got the other side of the coin, pharmacodynamics. If kinetics is what the body does to the drug, well, dynamics is all about what the drug does to the body. We're talking its mechanism, its effects, and yeah, its side effects too. Okay, let's tackle our first path. We're going to see how all this builds towards you absolutely mastering your university exams. You know, those long-form theory papers that really test how deep your knowledge goes. Now let's talk about the language of these theory papers. The questions use these really specific command words, like describe, explain, outline. These aren't just suggestions, you know? They are clues telling you exactly what kind of answer the examiner wants to see. They're not just asking what, they're asking how and why. For example, take a look at a typical question like this one, pulled from a medicinal chemistry book. It's not asking for a simple one-line definition, right? It's asking you to build a case, to connect a bunch of different concepts, and to present this comprehensive explanation that really shows off what you know. And that's the whole point of a theory exam. It's not just a memory dump. It's designed to see if you can think critically, pull information together from different places, and then structure it all into a coherent, logical argument. That's the skill they're testing. All right, time to shift gears. Let's dive into that second path, the super fast-paced, high-stakes world of competitive exams. Yeah, I'm talking about GPAT, NIPER, and all those crucial government recruitment tests. This is a completely different ballgame with a whole new set of rules. The language here, totally different. Multiple choice questions are all about precision and quick recognition. The phrasing is super direct, asking you to identify something, or select something, or just pinpoint a single correct fact from a list of options, usually while the clock is ticking like crazy. Just look at these typical MCQs. See how laser-focused they are? Success here isn't about writing a beautiful, detailed paragraph. It's about whether you can instantly and accurately recall one specific fact. Do you remember the exact site of action? Do you know that other name for that assay? It's all about speed and getting it right. So yeah, the goal here is completely different from a theory exam. This is a test of your efficiency. How fast and how accurately can you scan, recall, and pick the right answer? It's all about getting the maximum number of questions right in the time you're given. So we've got these two very different exam styles. Does that mean you need to double your study time and come up with two totally separate plans? No way, absolutely not. The secret is to build one single, integrated strategy that gets you ready for both at the very same time. Let's break down how. You know, when you put them side by side like this, you start to realize they aren't separate challenges at all. They're just two different ways of performing built on the exact same knowledge. The deep understanding you get from your theory prep, that's what gives you the confidence to nail those really tricky MCQs. And all that factual recall you build from drilling MCQs, that reinforces your core knowledge. They actually feed into each other. So here it is, a simple four-step approach you can start using literally today. Step 1, master the core concepts using your syllabus as your guide. Step 2, get your hands dirty. Actually practice writing out those long answers to the probable questions you see in your textbooks. Step 3, drill yourself with MCQs. Get a question bank and just go. Build your speed and find your weak spots. And finally, and this is the most important part, connect the two. Realize that these aren't separate things. It's a cycle. Every long answer you write makes you better at MCQs, and every MCQ you solve locks in a key concept for your theory exams. So here's the bottom line. Theory prep and competitive prep, they're not two different roads. They're just two lanes on the same highway heading towards success. The deep learning you do for theory fuels your speed and accuracy in competitive exams. And the rapid recall you build from MCQs makes your core knowledge unshakable. So the real question is, how are you going to start using this integrated strategy to build both, starting right now?